So, welcome to the first weekly update video of our 3 month fitness series. And I'm here to share my experiences and my struggles that I faced in the first week. So, like we discussed, I had a push day, a pull day, and a leg day, but unfortunately, I couldn't split it the way that I mentioned in the last video. So, it was like push day, pull day, and leg day, 3 days in a row without rest. I rested on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, and I obviously couldn't do cardio. I was a little busy. So no cardio, 3 days lifting weights, push, pull, and leg. So let's talk about our workout routine, how it was, and what we managed to achieve. Okay, so for the push day, we're mainly hitting our chest, our tricep, and our shoulders. So I always start off with the compound movement, and I highly suggest you guys to do the same. So I started off with the flat barbell bench press, and the weight that I was able to use was about 40 kgs. I was doing about 60 kgs back then, but yeah. So 40 kgs, 8 to 10 reps for 3 sets. That's what I did. And I also used a closer, shorter grip so that my triceps could get involved since it's a compound movement. So that's how I started off. Then I moved to the inclined barbell bench press, targeting my upper chest. So that was, the mid and the upper. And for the lower chest and for the pecs, I did the machine machine fly. Yeah, so I did the machine fly for my lower chest and my pecs. Yeah, and the weight that I used for the flies were about 25 to 30 kg. So moving on to the shoulders, if you know when you're actually performing the bench presses, your front delts are really involved. So if you're doing 3 sets of inclined bench press and flat bench presses, you don't necessarily have to do the shoulder press for your front delts. So I did not do anything for my front delts because I was doing 6 sets of bench press anyway. And for the side delts, I went for the lateral raises. I used about 2.5 kg dumbbells each arm, each side, and I always target for that 20 to 26 reps when it comes to training my shoulders, because your shoulder is one of those muscles which actually requires the high volume training with lower weights to grow. So the thing is that there are two different muscle fiber types, a fast twitch and a slow twitch. So your shoulders are actually the slow twitch muscles, which just means that you need higher rep counts at a lower weight to really grow them quickly, right? So that's with the shoulders, just lateral raises with high reps and less weight. That's the way to grow your side delts really fast. And then it was training your triceps. So you're training my triceps. So I went with 2 different exercises, which are the easiest. One was the overhead extension, and the other was the cable push down with the rope. I did not go for the rope because the rope is actually a little bit more difficult and it's a different muscle. So with the overhead extension and the push down, I was able to target my lateral head and my long head successfully. So that was enough. So that was the push day, and my body was in so much pain the next day, which was the pull day. And for the pull day, we are obviously training our back and our biceps. So again, like I said, I always start off with a compound movement. And my favorite back exercise is always the bent over rows. If you ask me for one exercise to grow your back, it is the bent over rows. Trust me, so good. Or the pull-ups. So I started off with the bent over rows, and I was doing it with 40 kg, and it was really hard. I was doing up to 8 reps with 3 sets. It was really difficult to do bent over rows. So if you're someone new and if you cannot really get the form right to do the bent over rows, I would highly suggest you to just stick with the pull-up or the assisted pull-up machine that you will have in your gym. So stick with that. And then I went for the lat pull down. I was able to do 25 kg to 30 kgs, and it was really hard to do the 30 kg. And then we had to work our biceps. So I did the alternate bicep curl with 7.5 kg to start off with, and dropping down to a 5 kg till failure, right? So the 7.5 kg would go up to 6 to 8 reps, and then I move to the 5 kg instantly, and then I work out till failure. So that's how I really like to train my arms, even my tricep and my bicep. That's how I really prefer to train my arms because it's really good. So that's how I did my alternate bicep curls. And then for the forearm and to train your brachialis, so I did the dumbbell hammer curl. And again, starting off at 7.5 kg, dropping down to 5 kg after 6 rep or 8 rep max. It was like 5 to 6 was the max that I could do with the 7.5 kg dumbbells for the hammer curls, and then till failure with the 5 kg dumbbells. So that's how my pull day went. So again, the next day, my body was really aching. Oh yeah, wait, and I also did shrugs for our traps. Cannot miss that. So it was like 15 kg, 6 to 7 reps max with the 15 kg dumbbells either side, and then dropping down to a 10 kg and hitting the traps till failure again. So that's how my pull day went. And then came the leg day. And oh boy, I have not trained my leg for the past 8 to 9 months. I used to go to the gym for 4 days, and it was like push pull, only focusing on my upper body. And I just used to go for some kind of sprint, a run or walking. So that's how my leg had to suffer. But now I'm actually suffering and paying the upper body tax in the gym. It was funny. Since I haven't trained my leg for a long time, I had to stick with my sister's program. And the leg day when like I started off with squats, and I was able to hit the squats for 40 kg, 8 to 12 reps for 3 sets, and I was pretty much done. And then came the lunges. And if you know, lunges are really difficult. And my sister was doing lunges with 7.5 kg, so I thought, okay, 7.5 is cool. But I could not last about 7 to 8 reps. So 7 to 8 rep max for 3 sets. I really struggled doing the lunges. And then leg extension, 25 kgs, man. That's it. The upper body tax was really paying. 25 kg max, 3 sets leg extensions. Then leg curls, that was not bad because my hamstrings weren't that weak, because I love to do deadlifts. Since I used to do deadlifts a lot, my hamstrings weren't that big, but still I was only able to hit the leg curls using 30 kg. And then I finished it off with calf raises, 40 kg, 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets. Everything that I did was about 3 sets. It was getting really hard for me to breathe after doing the squats, and that's when I figured that I was not incorporating bracing techniques. So you have to hold your breath for an entire squat rep, otherwise you will have a hard time breathing. So learn the proper bracing techniques and always use it when you're going for heavyweight compound movements like squats. So that was the workout. That was the whole experience. That was the weight that I used. That was the techniques that I used. That's what I did. Now let's talk about my diet. So for the breakfast, as you can see, I start off with 50 to 70 grams of some kind of cereal and 30 grams of whey protein. Half a liter of milk is being poured into the bowl of cereal and the glass or the cup of whey protein in total. And then I also eat anything that my mom makes just to keep her happy, and a banana. So that's what my breakfast looks like. So that kind of gives me about 40 grams of protein. And for the lunch, I always go heavy on carbs because I need that energy. And I delay my lunch to about 3:30 if I'm working out at 5, so that it can digest. And I eat a lot of rice, and if I have any kind of vegetables or meat, I will also eat that with the rice. So that's a really carb rich, energy rich lunch, just so it can help me in the gym. And after coming back for my post workout, it's more like 4 slices of wheat bread. I toast them, I stuff it with eggs, or I just make scrambled eggs. And I can like, I kind of apply peanut butter on the bread slices. So 4 wheat bread slices is about 9 to 10 grams of protein, about 80 to 100 grams of peanut butter will give you about 20 to 26 grams of protein. I go for 4 to 6 eggs, that's on average 30 grams of protein. And yeah, that's basically it. And the half a liter milk that we were consuming in the breakfast, that's again 18 to 20 grams of protein. But yeah, that's basically my diet. And for the weight update, I checked my weight and it was about 74.1 kg, and my height is, I'm 6 foot tall. So that's the diet, that's my weight, and I already discussed my workout routine and my experiences in the beginning. So the training frequency is gonna increase because I will probably hit the gym for 6 days from now on. Push pull leg, and probably cardio any 2 days or a day. That's the plan for the coming week. And if I missed out on anything, just let me know down in the comment section. And if you want to know anything more, also comment down below. Yeah, that's about it. See you next week.